following training is sponsored by the Niagara Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Please visit your local library homepage and use your library card to get access to streaming videos, downloadable music, audiobooks, ebooks, and even more from the comfort of your own home. Thank you. Hello. Since I already know you're going to skip through this video and a few others, which is fine, which is why I'm talking about this today, I'm going to try and talk a little bit faster today. But I find that I can't. I'd like to talk quite a bit faster than I do, especially in the videos, but I can't do it. So, did you ever wish that a minute would pass by in 40 seconds or less? Granted. Did you ever wish that you could actually mute someone? Granted. Did you ever wish that you could skip ahead in time? Granted. Well, obviously not entirely, but pretty close. If you're watching these YouTube videos, you're watching other YouTube videos, there's lots of keyboard shortcuts, and there's actually a few on-screen shortcuts that you can use to do all of these things and more. And what I did was I went to the YouTube help website, actually from Google support, and these two, I have two screenshots here that talk about the actual keyboard shortcuts, and I'm going to show you an on-screen shortcut. One of the things they say is if you're using the new computer experience, and I'm honestly not sure what that is right now, but it's always a good idea. You must click the video player before using keyboard shortcuts. To return to the classic computer experience, you go to your profile picture and click Restore Old YouTube. Okay, so maybe I've never done that before, so maybe I'm just using the new YouTube. I don't know. Well, at any rate, one of the things that I learned, I was watching one of my kids. They were clicking and clacking on the keyboard on YouTube. And I went, "What are you doing?" And they went bang on the space bar and pulled off the headphones and went, "What?" And I went, "What did you just do?" Well, the space bar does play or pause on any YouTube video. So I'm not going to talk about every keyboard shortcut listed here, but I will have the this PDF linked in the description and also on the Niagara mobile website. So let me kind of quickly go through some of the more popular ones, the ones certainly that I've used and I've seen other people use. Number one, using the space bar. When you click on the video, if you hit the space bar, it will pause the video. If you use the letter M on the keyboard, that actually mutes the video. And I've done that accidentally and I went, "Oh, where did the sound go?" And okay. You can also use, now the arrow keys on your keyboard are really kind of cool because if you use the left arrow key or the right arrow key, it actually will seek backwards or forwards 5 seconds. Now, by the same token, if you use the J key or the L key, like Lima, on your keyboard, that will go backwards or forwards a full 10 seconds. So you can do 5 seconds at a time, or you can do 10 seconds at a time just by tapping the keys on your keyboard, which is kind of cool. One of the things I do keep forgetting is that you can actually use, and you can see it here, the caret, sideways caret. I'm not sure if you have to hit the shift key. I'm going to show you a different way for this, but this is what I wanted to talk about because you can actually speed up the video playback rate or you can actually slow it down. The rest of these are things like the home and end key. Now they talk about what they call the seek bar, seek, S-E-E-K. This means that they are not talking about, for example, here, the numbers 1 through 9 on the seek bar. That would be not the numeric keypad that's off on the side. You do have to actually use the numbers that are above the actual keyboard. So the home end key is not the home end key that would be on the numeric keypad. It would be the separate home end key that's in with the keyboard. So home or end will seek to the beginning or the last seconds of the videos. You can increase or decrease the volume using the numbers. If you hit the number 0 on your seek bar, it actually goes to the beginning of the video. So home will go to the beginning of the video and the number 0 will go to the beginning of the video. And there's a few others. There's search boxes, full screens, move to the next video if you're using a playlist. or the previous video. And I'm also going to mention real quick right here, because this says Shift plus N and Shift plus P as the specific controls. I'm thinking that the speed up the video playback, you don't have to use the Shift key on that. You just hit it, even though it's one of them is a period and one of them's a comma. I'm not sure you have to use. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is move over to one of my videos. So this one is a 13-minute video, and you can see that down here. It was 13 and a half minutes. And if I want to play it, of course, I can just use the play on the bar. And actually, when I look at that, when I hover my mouse over the play button on the screen, it actually gives me the letter K, which tells me that I can tap K to play the video. All right, cool. I can go to the next video, and again, there has Shift N. I can mute, or I can kind of, move the volume slider back and forth. I can turn autoplay on or off, close captions, and then let me skip over here for just a second, the settings. I can do a mini player, theater mode, which is a little bit bigger, or I can go to full screen mode. You can try all those. What I want to show you is the playback speed, and this is kind of funny. When I go to settings, you have the quality of the video. Now this becomes important too. If you find that a video you're more listening to it than really watching it, and it's loading very slowly because you're sharing your internet with a lot of people, something's just going slow, you can actually decrease the quality of the video itself and it'll load faster. So at 720 pixels, and you can see there 1080 is considered HD. It's right there. That's a pretty high rate. That's okay. You can actually lower it all the way down to 144, and the video becomes a little bit fuzzy, but sometimes when I'm more listening than watching, that's what I do. Now let me back up and let's go to the actual playback speed. So the playback speed comes up as normal. You can actually slow down the playback speed, or you can do what I like to do and actually speed it up, because I can listen faster than I can talk. If I actually want 1 minute to go by in just 40 seconds, that is actually a 1.5 time playback speed. Just to give you a quick example, well, actually you're probably doing this now already on your own, but training is sponsored by the Neoga Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Please visit your local library homepage and use your library card to get access to streaming videos, downloadable music, audiobooks, ebooks, and even more from the comfort of your own home. Thank you. Here we are again. Hello. So we are talking about the book, Crucial Conversations. This will be the last conversation we're going to. That's what you can do, is you can actually move it faster and slower. And since I went back here too, let me just double check those 2 keyboard shortcuts. So the 2 arrow keys. I'm going to hit play. If you are interested in the book, shout out to the Niagara Falls Public Library. Niagara Falls has it in our Neoga system, and as always, the link is here on the screen, and it will be in the description, so you can find it. Please, you do have to press and hold the Shift key. All right. I wish they had made that a little clearer in the instructions, but right here, to speed up the video playback or to slow it down, you do need to press and hold the Shift key. I know you've already played with it in this video. It's kind of cool. That's great. Makes me feel better, because then I can make a 10-minute video and you can watch it in 5 minutes. Cool. All right, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.